Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Srini here, and this is going to be the second video in our Python as a prerequisite for AI learning series. So if you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing to it and hit the bell icon to get notifications. So you'll be getting a lot of useful videos to get yourself trained into multiple different programming languages and AI tools as well. So in the last particular session, we had learned about how do we get started with Python, basically in terms of Python features, we had looked at, okay? Like we had looked at the Python language features as well as we had looked at the applications of Python. Today, our focus is going to be on the Python installation part. So we are going to look at what all softwares we'll be requiring to work with Python language and what is the official documentation. We are going to have some knowledge on the particular part. So let's step on to it directly. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my website, Chrome, and show that to you. So let me go to here. Okay. So here you can go to this particular Google Chrome or any browser and just search for install Python. So you'll be getting this particular page. So open up this page, download Python. And depending upon your operating system, you can download either for Mac or Windows, depending upon whichever is your OS. Okay. And I would say go for the latest version. Okay. So go to this downloads folder and depending upon your operating system, let's say you are working with Windows, you can go to Windows and download the latest version for Windows. If you scroll a bit down, you can see that there are latest series which are available. Okay, there is a Python install manager as well. You can use this one, or you can go for this latest release, which is Python 3.14.5. So I am already having Python version, so I'm not going to download a newer version for that, but you can download if you want to. It's always recommended to download the latest version to get started. And since you are going to start off learning Python, download with the latest programming language version. So that's about the downloading part for Python. Then once you download it, let me show that how it works with respect to installation part. So go back. Let me do one thing. Let me click on a particular installer. This is a particular installer which we can go for. So click on this installer and you can see a Python manager has come, or you can also directly go as per your installer, Windows installer also. So this is much better because here you just have to double click on the exe and it is going to install the Python for you. So I have one particular recommendation for you all. So let it download anyway. So when you're doing this installation part, ensure you go ahead with whatever recommendations it is providing to you. I'm going to show that to you all. Let me double click on it. It will detect that already I am having Python version in my local operating system. So it's going to ask, do you want to repair or do you want to modify the installation? So let me show that to you. But in your case, it's going to be like a fresh installation. It's taking a bit of time. Yeah. Here we go. So one or more issues cause set to fail. Please fix the issues. So at least Windows 10. Yeah. So mine is a bit of an old operating system. That's why I'm facing this issue. But in case you are having a very lesser version than Windows 10, you can go for the earlier versions of Python, which you can get from this particular website. So if you're on Windows 10 or above, you are recommended to install the 3.14.5. So just you have to follow next with the whatever suggestions it is giving to you. And one more thing is do ensure that you add the path to your advanced variables, the environment variables, okay? Because that will ensure that Python is detected in your operating system. So once that is installed, you would be able to get something like this. I'm going to show that in my system to you. So I'll go to my advanced environment variables. So what you have to do is just you have to do, I'll just show you. For example, you have to go to right click this PC, go to properties. Okay, go to your advanced system settings, go to environment variables, and here is where you would see that a path of Python has been also captured. So if you go to this path and if you click on edit, you can just go to the left, or you can see here I've also installed PyCharm. So that variable is also present over here. Along with that, if you go to the left hand side, you can see I have the programs Python launcher, but this is not that important. The important part is this one. See, I have Python 3.12 version and it is present in this path. It's a bit complicated path. You just have to pay attention to this one. It's under C users, your laptop, your local folder. Then there is a app data under your users. Then there is local programs Python and Python 3.12. Python 3.12 is a folder name. You also would need to capture the path for scripts inside that, because this is where your whatever the classes and other files are going to be present, right? Once you basically interpret it, your whatever bytecode files are going to be captured. Those all would be present, and whatever your libraries are required to use and execute your Python programs, that would reside over this folder. Okay. So click on OK. So this is the only thing which we need to take care of a path perspective. So once that is done, what we'll do is that we will come back to our steps. Okay. So this is how the first particular software which we need to install is Python. Now, once you have installed, how do you determine that Python is actually present in your system? So go to your command terminal, CLI, and just type here Python hyphen hyphen version. You can see for me, it is Python 3.12.2. So that's my version. So that shows that Python is successfully installed in my OS. The next particular software which will be requiring is an editor or an IDE to work with Python. So for that, I have also opened up another tab. Just search for install PyCharm. PyCharm is the name of the IDE. It is provided by JetBrains, and just install this on Windows. So click on this particular hyperlink. Don't go for any other website. So make sure you all always download it from the official website. Don't download from any other website which is just giving you the same software. It may have some spam or some viruses. Okay, just to be on the safer side. So come to the official site, and here you can see that it is now a unified product. So you have option for Windows, Mac, and Linux, and just accept all. Okay, and click on download. I'm doing it for my Windows operating system, and it will start downloading. Okay, I already have it installed, so you just have to do next, and then I'm just going to cancel it right now. You just have to do next, and then just follow the normal instructions. There is nothing different which you need to do over here. Once it is installed and it opens up, then you would be able to see something like this, a PC kind of an icon in your OS. So just double click on it and it will open up a PyCharm application editor for you. So let me do one thing. Let me open it from scratch to your. Let me restart that particular one. Double click on it. So this is the second software which I was talking about. You need two softwares to work with Python. First one was your Python exe, which you have to download and install. The next one is your PyCharm. So these two are the must tools which you need to have for working with Python. Now, it's not like that we cannot work with Python in Visual Studio Code or in IntelliJ or let's say in Eclipse. These are also different supported IDE tools. But then when it comes to a official or a more comfortable software which you can work with for Python, that would be either Anaconda or it will be PyCharm. I prefer PyCharm because of its simplicity. Anaconda is a bit like multiple things are there. It's like a very heavy tool. So if you want a lightweighted tool to just work only with Python, nothing else, then you can go for PyCharm. Okay. So I'm just going to try launching that now. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So PyCharm is opening up right now. So I'm using a Community 2023 edition one. As I said, it's like an existing software which I already had. So if you download a new one, it will have the latest version of your software. And nowadays it's a unified version. So it's like after a month, there will not be any premium features, but automatically the free trial is included for the first month. So a bit of time. Yeah. So once it opens up like this, you would be able to first see a welcome icon. So I'm going to show it from scratch. So what I'll do is I'll create a new project and show it to you all. So you have to click on this file. Once you start, you need to click on this file and we need to create a new project. Just a minute, click on new project. Okay, a window would open up. So this is very important now, that what do you want to do? See, now there is also option for Django, but it's like a locked one. So I'm going to create here a new project. Let's say Python AI, because we are going to learn AI, but we are going to learn the basics one. So I'm going to save it inside this particular location. Now, an important part here to understand is that you need to select an interpreter. So whenever you're working with Python, you need to always select which Python software are you going to use. You need to have an interpreter. So I am going to have three options now. Based on the project VNV is like virtual environment, or we can have a custom environment. So in custom environment, you have an option of generating a new virtual environment, or you can create or select an existing one. So we will go for the existing one. The reason is because whatever software of Python is there in your local machine, we need to use that software. And this is the path for that software. So I'm going to stick to that one rather than creating a new environment. But depends upon your use case. What do you want to do? Do you want to just create a separate project with a local virtual environment? You can go for this also. But I would prefer go for the existing software in your OS, because then no matter which folder you would have created and which projects you might be working with, it will always work because you are working with your operating system software. Click on create. Click on new window. So let it open. So in this particular session, I just wanted to focus on two things. One was installing the required software and getting it started with, which we have already done, right? It's just going to scan and do some indexing here. Let it do that. Yeah. So that's pretty much about it. It's just going to take a few more seconds for it to complete these things. But this is what I wanted to cover in this particular session. In the next session, we are going to actually start learning the Python basics and start playing around with the different syntax of Python. So stay tuned for that video. And if you're new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. Thank you so much, everyone.